distant pleasure can never figure out their own self. People generally don't define or think, feel for them. Parents are designing their life, adults are designing their life for something else. Everybody is pursuing some distant pleasure. They're pursuing not money or business, they're pursuing what they can, their ability to do, be. What is that thing that I do where I experience my being? So, when you design, when you discover deeply, it takes a lot of time to figure out your core value.
Guruji, one small question connected to this, because you said it's about we creating our own value, and everybody has their own definition of value internally with what they know. So, does a child, a 10-year-old
I don't
child,
personal, I'm interrupting you, I know, but then still, I don't believe everybody knows their core value or they, these days people don't. I'm very sure of this. People generally don't define or think, feel for them. They people throw some ideas at them and they adopt them. I want to be a doctor. Why? Because doctor is good. I want to be an engineer because engineering is good. I want to be a software engineer. Why? These days people are saying, I want to be a semiconductor design engineer. Why? It's good. It has great scope. That is the answer. It's good because it has great scope. Students are designing their careers because for the money. Parents are designing their life. Adults are designing their life for something else. Everybody is pursuing some distant pleasure. So people who pursue that distant pleasure can never figure out or figure out their own self. So you are asking how parents can help children find out. Parents themselves have parents chodo, teenagers, Gen Z, people have not. So let's not blame one person. Out of 100 people, very few people have very strong, they live life for their innate pleasure. For example, any great achievers, they do it because not the result, but when I do it, I find great pleasure. For example, business people, and you will find many rich business people who have crossed even 1 lakh crores. Why are you still making money after 1 lakh crores? There is no way 1 lakh, 100 crore is going to 1 lakh, second lakh, 1 lakh crores you achieved. 1 lakh crores is a very big figure, huh? But there are business people who have achieved, many crores, 2 lakh crores, 3 lakh crores. If you are doing a 1 lakh crore business, 2 lakh crores or 3 lakh crores can never add any value to your life. But still they pursue doing it, building new business over new business. Why? They're pursuing not money or business. They're pursuing what they can, their ability to do, be. When you pursue your own ability to be, that's a big thing to understand. Actually, it takes a profound thought. So how can parents teach? I'm interrupting. Why? Because parents should know. Adults important. Adults, so everybody, let the society spend more time in figuring out their own self. This is what I am. This is what. After that, you will never have the FOMO. I want that. I want this. Some people you will observe. They decide that doing this or serving here or doing something is my pleasure. Okay, and then they don't mind if they don't have a big car. They don't mind if they don't have a big house. They're happy. What they're happy is, I want to do this because I'm doing this. Because this is giving that being. When I do that, I experience a being. That gives me the utmost pleasure. So when you design such a strong core value, core value is not something that people understand. Only you deeply understand. But it should be well experienced. It comes from a level of experience where you feel the thrill. Aha, this is so good for me. Not the car, not the stuff, not the business, not the money, not the thing. Doing something, it makes you experience a being within you. That happens in love. When you have a child, you have to work a lot. Mothers work so much. I don't. It's for a fact. Mothers are the only hardworking people known to mankind who do not feel that they are working hard, for the most part. For the most part. Mothers are the only hardworking people. Nobody can run around a child like the mother do. Ammo, mothers को Nobel Prize दे देना चाहिए. I am telling you. Nobel Prize for world's best, patience prize, peace prize. All mothers are mothers. But they mostly, for the most part of the life as a mother, they don't feel it's a tough part. Because they experience a being. I'll tell you, Omkareshwar temple, it's a very, very long, a lot of stairs to climb. I saw a small girl, not a big, maybe she's 10, 15-year-old. 10, 15-year-old girl lifting her younger brother. Lifting, I didn't know, it's a baby, a young brother, walking and climbing the steps alone. No parents around, nothing. She was a poor girl, and so I saw, I offered, मैं थोड़ी देर उठा लेता हूँ, and I will take the child, because carrying a 15-year-old girl, fragile, thin girl, poor girl, not well fed, carrying her brother or a small child, and walking the stairs of a temple. Stairs of a temple, you can imagine, right? Steep, decent step. So it's very difficult. I said, it's so heavy for you, so I will carry for some time. I offered. I thought I'm trying to help the child. And I said, no, it's not heavy, it's my brother. The girl was experiencing the being in that hardship. And so she is not feeling that hardship. Climbing around 1.5 kilometer stairs, lifting a small child at the age of 14, 15. I didn't ask her age, but she is 14, approximately that age. She looks like that. And carry the child all through till her destination. She doesn't feel her brother is a weight. She feels he is my brother. While doing that, she feels a being within her. All mothers also do that. When they do 100 things around the house, and the child cries also, they are not disturbed, they are not, they're shant, and they take care of the child also. They patiently take care. They are experiencing a being while serving for the child. And that is the reason why they do 100 things around the house and still manage the child. Ask a boy to do that. I love my child, father says. Good. Just to behave like a mother for one day. Do whatever the mother does for one day, or at least 2 days. Finish. I'm telling you, even the most patient fathers will break down. And you have to cook like the mother, live like the mother, everything like the. Do whatever the girl does for one day. You'll break down. Girls are Nobel Peace Prize, Nobel Patience Prize, Nobel Sare Prizes, because they experience a being. Like that, this example, like that, if you experience being, you don't get bored. You cook for the child, you take care of the child for so many long years. So many, at least till the child is 20, After that, mothers also expect doing, but all that happens. But you understood what I'm trying to say. In the initial part, definitely, mothers are rock stars. Now that happens because they are experiencing doing in a very difficult job of being a mother. When you are a mother, even doctors know all hormones change, your body becomes, your body changes. Earlier you are a nice, slim girl, now you put on weight. A lot of things happen for your body because hormones change, everything change. You're tired, all that. But still, when your baby cries, you have all the patience. I don't know how. Why? Because you are experiencing being state. So most people don't figure out where is that, in which they feel that being while doing. And what is that thing that I do where I experience my being? That's, you understand, if you are honest, and while being honest, you feel the being. You have to do it. For a girl and for a boy to fall in love, or they have to do 1,000 things to impress each other. And they have to continue to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. This is a drama. You have your child now, you don't say I love you. Everybody can feel that in your face. When you look at your child now, you don't say I love you to your child. But when you are looking at your child, people can tell you love them. And the face screams it. But after marriage, no, after 10 years, you have to say, I love you. Only then the wife understands, because they can't see it in the face. Because mothers and fathers, they do a lot for the child, but the child somehow figures out the being. But what really happens is, mothers and fathers quickly come out of it. And some mothers come out of being a mother at the age of 20, when the child is 20. Some quickly come out. By the time the child is 5th class or 3rd class, only mothers are very agitated, very disturbed, very anxious people. They are doing. They have come out of their being. When you do something, you experience a being. At that time, how much difficult the doing is, it doesn't matter, you will still enjoy it. Yeah. So when you design, when you discover deeply, it takes a lot of time to figure out your core value. Spend a lot of time figuring out yourself, because you are the only one to figure out. Once you figure out yourself, there is everything else is a cakewalk. So how to help in children? First, let's everybody. It's not about children, it's about adults. It's not about adults also, it's about children. Because children are the copies of adults. Children follow the adults. So let us create a great adult society.